You're tuned in to Oilers Nation every day with Tyler Yaremchuk, live every weekday on the Nation Network YouTube.
We are live at the Pint for the Oilers Nation 15th birthday bash. That's the big story. Oilers looking for another win. Aaron, hit that button. Let's get to the lead. It's starting to buzz in here, Jay. Doors just opened.
Literally like 2 seconds ago, and there's probably already 50 people in here, and half of those people are the Germans. The Germans just rolled in.
Yeah, the Germans just rolled in. They have been out of the Pint for about 8 hours.
Yeah, they they have probably spent 40% of their time in Edmonton at the Pint, but I can't blame them.
The vibes in here are top notch. We got the ice luge going, and we're going to show you a picture of that a little bit later on in the show as well. But everyone is in good spirits. Even our pal Rick, who was out late celebrating his birthday last night.
Rick has well, and also one of the Germans, Lars, have the perfect storm of having their birthday falls on St. Patty's Day. And this St. Patty's Day happened to be on a Friday, which just adds another layer to it.
Yeah, this place is going to be rocking, and hopefully the Oilers come through. It's a Sherwood Ford giant game day. I got the Nation truck parked out
Tyler
front.
doesn't care about laws.
Nah.
Only pro-serve laws.
I'll be behind the bar in a couple of minutes as soon as we're done with this show. But a Sherwood Ford, Edmonton in Seattle taking on the Kraken. The Oilers 2-1 this year against the Kraken. The one loss was the game. They blew a 2-0 lead on home ice. The two wins actually relatively convincing, 5-2 and 7-2 so far this season. Today I should say, 2 o'clock Mountain Puck Drop. Today feels like the start of like really important playoff hockey. You're getting a divisional matchup in. It's a game where you can create a 3-point cushion over the Kraken, who have a game in hand on you, and all of a sudden that game in hand just won't matter as much. This is a big hockey game.
Some would say a giant hockey game.
Bingo, there you go. That was right there for me.
I think the Oilers love Seattle because of the coffee.
Probably.
They just get jazzed right up and just lay a beating on the Kraken. So love the fact that it's we love brunch parties. We do very well.
Yeah, our records at brunch parties are actually solid.
We crush brunch parties, and we're in Seattle, which we also do a very good job on. So the stars are aligning. So when we get to the betting talk, you'll see what we think is going to happen tonight.
Yeah, this is a Seattle Kraken team, 6-3-1 in their last 10 games. But one of the things I noticed digging through the numbers with this team, they're actually not a good home team at all. They're in the bottom third of the NHL in points percentage on home ice. This is also a team whose leading scorer is Vince Dunn. Be worried about a team whose leading scorer is Vince Dunn. The Kraken don't have a lot of star power. They're deep up front, but they basically roll out 3-second lines. They don't have a top line. Their goaltending's junk. Their special teams aren't that good. I'm here to tell you, I think the Seattle Kraken are frauds.
I would agree. They're fake news. I think the clock struck 11 o'clock maybe a week or two ago, and they've started to kind of, even though they're 6-3-1, they're still kind of not that team that they were the first half of the season. So I call bullshit just like you, and we're going to go and prove it today.
They would be my favorite first-round opponent for the Oilers. I'd be, there's reasons, in my opinion, to be worried about the LA Kings, the Vegas Golden Knights, any of those teams in the Central with how good their goaltending is and in a playoff series. But the Kraken don't scare me on that level. So we'll see if the Oilers can come through with a victory. Taking a look at how the Kraken will line up this evening. You'll get a look at their lines on the screen. The screen is a little bit too far away from me. So we'll just talk about our friend Jordan Eberle. Kind of neat. Oilers Nation 15th birthday party. Jordan Eberle playing on the other team. There's a tie in there.
If somehow Ryan Smith just came out of retirement, it would just feel right.
We're rocking our shirts, and one of the jokes on the back is the squee, right?
One of the original statements of OG Oilers was something Wanye coined that he learned from a Jonas Brothers fan forum and brought that into the hockey ecosystem about his love towards Jordan Eberle. But we got Jordan Eberle, who was 14. We loved him, and we got a new 14 in our team,
Matthias
Ekholm, whom this is my squee boy. I will squeeze. Oh, God.
We are sitting here building parlays as we do, getting ready for the show. And you said the parlay had to have a Matthias Ekholm element in it. We're going with Ekholm over 1.5 blocked shots.
Why not?
In that parlay, which feels like just
he's a beast.
An absolute
He'll block him with his beard.
But I'm interested to kind of see, on a serious hockey note, how Jay Woodcroft continues to use him down the stretch here, because I think Him and Bouchard have been the best pairing the Oilers have had since it started. But the usage would suggest that Jay Woodcroft still trusts the CC Nurse duo with the heavier matchups, heavier minutes some nights as well. I wouldn't mind seeing Matthias Ekholm and Bouchard maybe take on a bit more responsibility, because I do think they have the ceiling of being like a legit number one duo.
Well, now you have the option.
You do, and that's the point.
And that's nice. So now the coach can make a choice here because he's got options. We didn't have options before, so we know what Ekholm's done, what he's done, the impact he's made to the overall 6/7 man defensive unit, and also just given that space and lane that Bouchard needs to be effective.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what he was missing this season, and that's why he struggled. But now he's got it. He's playing better. He's feeling more confident. He's racking up points. He's getting all of his bonuses, so he's buzzing. So I expect him to finish the season really strong and hopefully build up some confidence. And, and feel like that, Ekholm is a Viking, right? And he does Viking things on the ice. And hopefully, Bouchard, feels safe and comfortable to do those things, knowing he's got a Viking to his left. So, learning all those things going into the playoffs on top of getting the confidence of the offensive side of his game. These are all things as we lead into April.
If you see my eyes darting around everywhere, it's because there's a lot going on behind the scenes here. I should I got an idea to give people a POV here of what things look like. But the Towel family's here. I'm seeing a lot of hardcore nation folk going around. Like you said, the Germans are at a table right there. A lot going on here. We'll get back into the game day stuff in just a minute. But I want to talk to you about the 15th anniversary of this company.
I feel old.
Man, but we're going to pack this bar.
We're going to pack it.
It's going to be full of Nation citizens. We got this big Oilers Nation ice luge, all of this stuff. It's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's, I sent out a tweet this morning, just like, we're coming to celebrate hockey, internet, and an amazing community. And that's kind of, how this all started. It was, Wanye, myself, and eventually Bingo Fuel that helped get this site off the ground. But it was around, just doing something that was missing, something that was fan first. And then trying to build something around that, whether it content leading into events and doing all that stuff. So like just seeing kind of where it started to kind of where it is now, the fact that we're going to have, 250 people here at the Pint to come watch a matinee game against the Seattle Kraken the day after St. Patty's Day is pretty special. So there's going to be a lot of good conversations because there's a lot of people that have been following the Nation for a long time. And I'm looking forward to talking to all of you. So I'm just looking forward to a good time. It's been a hell of a ride. So anyone watching, thank you for supporting us over these 15 years, whatever part of the along the way you joined the journey. But it's without you guys, this doesn't happen. So for me, it's a little sentimental. So you asked me, give you a long-winded question. I like to rant. I'm a ranter.
That's what
I've been ranting since 07.
Answer.
Half of Wanye's articles would come from just me ranting because I didn't know how to write an article.
That's fair.
And he would ask me a poignant question, and then I would go on like a tirade. Like, whoa, say that again. And then next thing you know, 5 seconds later, there's an article on the site.
Aaron, can you flash up the other view we got here? Actually, maybe I'll give it to Liam. Liam, go do a hot lap around the bar with that bad boy. It's on the back camera, so you got to we can get a little POV view of what's going on live at the Nation party.
Oh, there's the Germans.
Hashtag Liam Cam.
Liam Cam. Liam, show the Germans. They're to your left.
Yeah, there you go. Let's get the Germans on here.
Get the Germans. There you go.
Boys, you're on the live show.
You're on the show.
With Liam.
Look that way. Look that way. Look that way. Look that way. Look at Liam. Look at Liam. Liam. Hey. Big Devon Shore fans. It's amazing to see.
This was a great idea.
We're
just sending Liam on a little scavenger hunt. Throw at the bars. You take a look at what's going on.
It's like that selfie cam that you get at the Oiler game.
Oh yeah, the connection is not good. Hey, there's the birthday boy, Rick.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. So as you can see, it's 10 after 12. Doors open 10 minutes ago, and it's filling up real fast.
All right. That was a great transition. All right, back to the game tonight. Let's do our Sherwood Ford Giant keys to victory.
Yep.
And I'll jump in first with mine. Let the big dogs eat, Jay. This Seattle Kraken team does not have the high-end skill to keep up to the Edmonton Oilers. There will be games like against Dallas where the impressive part was that secondary layer of scoring got the job done. Today, 15th birthday party, playing a team like the Kraken, McDavid and Draisaitl run wild, beat the hell out of this hockey team.
Yeah, statement game. Big win. It's a big game, so we got to get a big win. And we've been stringing together some wins here, so we got to go there and just lay the boots. Let the big dogs eat, but like, be relentless. Like, I'm talking like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm sorry. I'm swearing. I'm excited, but we've been skirting the word.
Yep.
And it hasn't happened. So why don't we just do the opposite? And let's go get a shutout today. Shutout.
Boy Stu.
And go lay up 7 against these crackheads. I shouldn't have said that. Seattle Kraken. They're fine people. But anyways, let's go drop 7 in Seattle, drink our coffee, and then you know what? They could probably get in the plane and come join us at the Pint. If we really wanted to, because I'll probably still be here.
Yeah. We're putting in a shift today. Shout out to my brother-in-law Kelly, who are going to be at the game.
Oh,
awesome.
Oilers
Nation,
cool.
Boots on the ground in Seattle. So hopefully they have a lot to cheer about tonight as well. Taking a look at the Nation Network YouTube chat, which I realize I have been neglecting today. I didn't even give a shout out to the first comment, but I believe it came from QF Pro, who said ice luge. What?
Yeah.
Yes, we have an ice luge, as you saw earlier. It's pretty sweet.
Tyler approves the ice luge. Pro Serve Tyler approves the ice luge. He'll be serving the ice luge.
Apparently, the Wi-Fi has been solid at the Pint as well. So
we should move our office here.
Yeah. Well, it's because the Pint's at the top of the hill, right? We're down in the valley. That's the problem.
Yeah, we don't have fiber optics. I think we're running off of a satellite dish of some variety.
I love all of this because we got people saying shutout in the chat.
Yeah, let's go.
Jinxes.
Let's reverse jinx it. We haven't had a shutout in Gavin, wherever you are, 297 days. It's who cares?
Yeah.
I was going into the Dallas game thinking we were going to get that shutout.
Yeah.
Stewie played good, and I kept thinking it, and then but anyways, it's coming.
Egan says it was Rusty who made the first comment. My bad. Also, my brother-in-law Kelly getting some love from a few people, including Lance, who says, "Way to marry, brother-in-law Kelly." Davin says it's going to be playoff energy. Yeah, it's going to be playoff energy in Seattle. It's going to be playoff energy here at the Pint. I like the vibes of doing this show live on location. This is actually kind of fun.
Oh, it's good. Oh, here comes the Bearded Brad just strolling in.
Bearded Brad's in. Love it.
I love it.
Love it. Pizzeria Cam, too. Everyone is showing up here for the birthday.
Yeah, Coom and Zach Lang
are behind the bar
jump behind the bar. Yeah.
I'm going to join them in just a second when I get changed into the romper as well. So those are our giant keys to victory today against the Seattle Kraken. We're not going to go live for too long because there is a lot going on down here.
It's getting louder and louder. I think these mics can pick that up, but there is a lot of people here.
Yeah. The Oilers lineup tonight, we'll find out a little bit more. Obviously, matinee game, no skate this morning. Don't believe Zach Hyman's going to be playing. He practiced again yesterday, but didn't partake in any of the Group 1 power play drills, which would leave you to believe he's not going to be in the lineup today in Seattle.
We have our first ice luger.
Oh, and of course it's Bearded Brad.
Bearded Brad is stepping up to the ice luge. And success.
There you go. Attaboy, Brad. But the lineup for the Oilers, expecting it to stay the same tonight. I don't think we'll see Ryan McLeod, barring any last-second change.
Unless you're at Kingsway Mall and you're the Germans, who they saw there yesterday.
Yeah, they did see Ryan McLeod. And Stuart Skinner, like you said, getting the start. Blue line going to be the same, so 11-7 for the Oilers this afternoon against the Seattle Kraken. Should we get into our betting? Let's talk some betting.
Let's talk betting. It's extremely positive.
Yeah, Aaron, what do you got? Can you hit the
chasing
button?
the juice today?
There you go. We are riding squad bet. You are not allowed to sit at our table unless you have coin on a Connor McDavid hat trick. It's coming. I can feel it in my bones.
We got to manifest 60. He's going to Seattle. He wants 60. He wants to get it over with. He knows that, it's our 15th birthday. Probably not. I know it's our 15th birthday, and it would make it super special if Connor goes and drops 3 in Seattle and makes it 60.
It would be. So we're riding with it. Our friends at Betway have it at 22 or 24
23 to 1. It's juicy.
23 to 1.
Put a buck on it. Who cares? If you're better.
Yeah. So that's your.
Ride with us.
Is that doing a squad bet for our game day big bets, courtesy of Betway?
I'm also going to go high on the Oilers over 6.5. Connor to score at 4 to 1.
Okay, I don't mind that. I'm going Oilers puck line and McDavid 2+ points at about plus 320 as well. Liam, do you have a big bet?
Oilers money line, McDavid 2+.
Oilers money line, McDavid 2+.
You coward.
So Liam and I are pretty much on the same page there as well. So there you go. There's your betting for
At
our friends
home
at Betway.
over 1.5 block shots.
It feels like a lock. It feels like a lock. The Oilers are favorites in this game, minus 135 on the money line, plus 170 straight up on the puck line as well. Over under set at 6.5 in this. That would intrigue me a little bit, but again, we would need the Oilers. Yeah, right. It'd have to be 7-0. We believe in a Stu shutout.
What was the score?
Tonight.
What was the score in December? There, late December, we dropped. We had like 6 in the first period, didn't we?
Yeah, you're right. We took it to them in that game early. Hopefully, the Oilers can keep. Have been a top 10 road team season. They're in the NHL on the road, also tops in the NHL at home and overall, but still in life. But they've been good on the road this year. Kraken bad at home. I think that points towards this team having a solid game, and they should. After a game where they played as well as they did against the Dallas Stars, there should be no reason for them to not carry that momentum over tonight.
100%. They faced Jake Ottinger, who's an elite level goalie, and now they're facing a shooter tutor, which, you know, you got to give shooter tutors credit sometimes. That 5-hole's tough to score on. Anyhow, I digress. Shut down the Kraken because they did such a good job doing that against Dallas, and then they're just going to create en masse, and they can't stop that shit.
Out of town scoreboard this evening as we take a look at the playoff picture. Right now, the Jets are playing the Preds. That is a big game for the Western Conference playoff. Winnipeg is hanging on by a thread right now. Elsewhere tonight, you're going to want to keep an eye on the Kings taking on the Canucks. Vancouver 7-3 in their last 10. Rick Tocchet, Kuzmenko, Pettersson, do your work tonight.
Yeah, JT Miller's playing some of the best hockey, I think, as a Canuck. Rick's got him loose and playing hard.
That's it for tonight. Tomorrow, the Blue Jackets are in Vegas. So that's the other out-of-town scoreboard game we're watching.
Pray for Columbus.
Hopefully they come through. Hopefully the Oilers come through today as well. I think that's a wrap on the show.
Yeah, we got,
it's getting loud.
Tyler's got to do some bartending. It's just getting busier by the second.
Yeah, I got to get into the romper. I got to get behind the bar. I got to start in some.
And don't try and pull any fouls. Serve certified.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Socials for everything. The Bash. Big shout out to our friends at Free Play for Kids as well.
Yeah, so all the ticket sales that we did for selling out this event, all the proceeds go to Free Play for Kids. We also got some raffles going on, so hopefully we're raising some good dollars.
Yeah, that's a big. Love that we got our friends Germans here. I love that this bar is filling up with nation citizens. So we're gonna stop with the work. We're gonna go have some fun.
Before we do, we've got an Oilers poncho has just entered the room. Yeah. So that's got me excited.
It's very important. Shout out to our friend Sherwood for the Giant Sports Closet and the Sports Closet Studio, which we took on the road for today's show. Star Mechanical, AMA. You enjoy the game today. Oilers Kraken. It's going to be a big one. Have a good time. We'll be back on Monday.